I am Robbie Billups.
And I'm Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump you up. Hey everybody, thanks for coming back with us on The Deep's Flashback. Today we'll be talking about the 6th episode of The Flash, The Flash is Born.
Flash is born.
Yes, he is, indeed, this episode. So, Barry and Iris start out the episode. Flash and Iris, actually, I should say. Very reminiscent of the first Superman movie by Richard Donner.
Yep.
The meeting on the rooftop, trying to get the interview. What'd you think?
I liked it. He's disobeying Joe's orders, so he's not staying away from Iris.
And his own orders, because he was like, we need to see less of each other. So the first thing he does is put on a suit and meets Iris.
He's being hypocritical. I mean, he's a young superhero. He's just finding out his powers.
He's also just trying to establish that you need to take your name off the blog or something bad is going to happen to you. That's called foreshadowing, kiddies.
And it does. Something bad happens to her.
In fact, Girder shows up.
Gerda!
Greg Finley played Tony Woodward, who was the villain Girder. He first appears in 2001's Flash Iron Heights one-shot by Jeff Johns. What'd you think about Girder? I thought he was awesome. It looked a lot like Colossus from the X-Men, obviously, but I liked Girder, that first fight, and he just stomps Barry.
Yeah, I was going to basically say he's just Colossus, but yeah, he just beats the crap out of Barry. It was kind of awesome, but it is what it is. I liked it.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it a lot, too. I like the backstory that they add for Girder. His origin is pretty much just like in the comics, minus the particle accelerator explosion. He gets dumped into a vat of molten steel and becomes a Girder because the steel is left over from Star Labs, apparently, in the book, if I remember right. I like that they added the backstory of him being Barry's bully when he was a kid, so he's got that connection already to Barry and Iris from being in school together.
Right.
He was really just kind of like a bro-y bad guy.
Yeah, he's your typical Tool villain, very much Karate Kid. What's his name?
The sweep the leg guy?
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't remember.
It's gonna bug me.
I don't remember his name.
That's what kind of reminded me of, though. You know, he was kind of a tool. I mean, he's just this dude with big muscles, and he gets these powers, and he turns into steel. And
a bad haircut.
Yeah, and Barry's like, seriously, like, I can't just be special by myself. The guy who bullied me and tortured me growing up, I have to face him again.
Now, one thing I do want to point out is it does seem that Barry's the only good person who got caught in a particle accelerator accident and got powers so far.
Yeah.
Obviously, Firestorm be coming up soon, possibly.
Maybe, hopefully.
Yeah. So I liked adding the bully aspect. It taught us a little bit more about Barry, about Iris, that Iris has learned how to take care of herself since a very, very young age. And I really like the scene when Joe's trying to teach Barry how to stand up for himself.
Oh, yeah.
And Iris just decks him. Just knocks him out. Loved it. Big developments with Harrison Wells this episode.
Yes.
And Joe West especially. Joe, of course, asks Harrison to join him in the investigation of Nora Allen's murder. So obviously a big setup by Joe to Harrison. Hey, come to the bar. Have a drink with me. Oh, by the way, you murdered Barry's mother, didn't you?
Yeah, and he's like, he says the name, what was the name of the woman he was pursuing?
Tess Morgan. He says, check out Tess Morgan.
And now he just walks away, and so Joe looks it up, and he goes back and apologizes because he understands that she's not alive anymore.
And that gives us a little bit of confusion maybe about, we think Harrison could possibly be the Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash, yeah.
Or the Flash from the past.
Yeah.
But if he's got a backstory, if he's got a history, right?
Yeah, it's all confusing to me.
Obviously, he's not that good of a dude, so he could have set that up. He could have murdered her. He could be taking on someone else's identity. It could be any number of things.
He knows something.
He knows something.
Because he protects Barry every time. He's like, I have to protect him, but why?
Yeah.
But why?
So you get Joe and Harrison together, who you don't see them in the show together very often. And also you get another unlikely matchup with Eddie and Barry. You know, he goes off with Eddie on the mission to find out more about Girder, basically, going to Keystone City, which was the home of the Golden Age Flash. Really interesting Easter egg. At one point, you can see in the background, it says Keystone's historic Garrick Wharfs. And Garrick's Wharf. And Jay Garrick, that's the original Flash. So that's a cool Easter egg.
Yeah, I like Eddie and Barry teaming up. for one reason, we know Eddie in the comics as a Reverse Flash, so as soon as that was casted, we're like, dude, he's going to be a Reverse Flash. But ever since he's been on the show, they just make you really like him. He's just a nice guy. He's dating Iris. He seems to be cool with Barry. He pretty much knows Barry has a thing for Iris, and he's still being cool to him. Hey, let me teach you how to fight. Let's go hang out.
Yeah, he doesn't want to like Eddie, and Eddie's not that bad of a guy. Now, is it because Eddie's genuinely a good guy, or is there something else behind that? I don't know. I'm falling more on Harrison being the bad guy, not Eddie.
I'm falling more on Harrison. Eddie doesn't seem very villainous.
It might be a little too on the nose at times, but I just have more of a feeling that Harrison and that Eddie. I don't know. I mean, we'll have to see. But I like the whole buddy cop storyline that they had. You know, teaching them how to fight. You know, busting out the sandbag, the punching bag. I love that. How good did Barry feel when he got to knock down Eddie, though? Right?
Yeah.
Right. Think about it.
Well, it's weird because it's like Barry has this kind of hate towards him, and Eddie's never done anything to him. But
yeah.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, and it was really interesting to me in the episode, the unlikely matchups that you get. Now, obviously, the foreshadowing, Iris is going to get in trouble. So Girder, Tony, was it? Yeah, Tony Woodward. He kind of has a thing for Iris, and so he goes and he's a little creepy, and he's trying to show off. And then next thing you know, he's like, tell me more about the Flash, and then next thing you know, she's the damsel in distress.
Right.
So they tried telling you, Iris.
Yeah, Iris, not being too wise. I don't know if she should have let her name leak out on the post, but at the same time, I like every time she tells Barry why she's doing it when he's dressed as a Flash. It's like, people need to know that you're out there. People need to believe in you. People need hope that this world isn't just screwed up, that there's people trying to fight to save it. So I get it, I don't get it, but...
So Barry just keeps getting his tail licked by Girder throughout the episode. There is nothing this guy can do. You know, and they're trying to figure it out. Now, one of the things I really like about this show, and this is very much from the comics, is that Barry and his team use science to beat these guys.
Yeah.
This guy's basically brute strength, Flash is fast, and he just can't do anything about it. But they come at it scientifically, and they figure out a way to kill him, or to stop him. The supersonic punch.
Supersonic punch!
The supersonic punch was one of my favorite moments in this episode. I thought it looked great. It built up dramatically. It was perfect. They weren't sure if he was going to make it through. I loved it. I thought it was a great ending. The whole battle with his old bully, learning how to fight again, learning how to do what he can to take down and stop the villain. And it's actually Iris that gets that last blow in, and I really, really liked that.
I love the fact that they're building up towards it at the end. You know, you have to reach this point of speed to even break him.
He had to break the speed of sound for the first time.
Break the speed of sound, and he did it, man. I mean, they were jacked. Caitlin's like, what is he doing? And so he's like, supersonic punch, baby.
Yeah,
so
I liked it.
Cisco got me jacked, so.
I liked it a lot. Now, all that aside, pretty solid episode, and of course, Barry finally gets named the Flash.
He does.
So, finally. It was initially Arrow's idea, and then Barry suggested it to Iris, and then it's going to catch on, obviously. Right. So, all that aside, the real spectacular stuff happens at the very end of the episode. That's right, we finally see, once again, almost clearly, the Reverse Flash. Now, who is the Reverse Flash? He's the guy that came in and stole all the evidence from the Nora Allen murder case from Joe West, and then threatened Iris. Who is it? Is it Eddie? Is it Harrison? Is it Joe West? Who is it? Who could it possibly be? My money's on Harrison.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It gave me chills, though, when Joe knew exactly what was happening when he came in, and he was so disappointed when all the evidence was gone because he was so close. Mm-hmm. He was so close to cracking it.
I'm just going to point out that I don't think it's been mentioned in the show that Eddie knows anything about the reopening of the Allen murder case.
Yeah, he doesn't. I don't know why Joe's keeping him from him, but he is. So.
Well, we're going to find out more about who Tess Morgan actually is. We're going to find out more about the Reverse Flash. And producers this week straight up said, Grodd this year.
Oh, yeah.
So there's a lot coming. Lots of time travel, lots of fun. And he hasn't even learned how to vibrate through walls yet.
Nope.
You know, Girder wouldn't have been that big of a problem if he had learned that.
That's true.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us on the Deep's Flashback. I've been Robbie Billups.
I'm Jonathan Strickland.
And I will be Robbie Billups next week, too. We'll flashback then.
Flashback, man.
Feeling like the Flash, better yet I'm Barry Allen. Can't rewind time without messing up the balance. Told my girl I don't think I really got the talent. She said go chase your dreams and see what God allows to happen. Past tense to rapping Randy Savage. Do you know how many years?
All right.
Hey, I am Robbie Billups.
Go again.
I am Robbie Billups.
And I'm Jonathan Strickland.
Let's try this again. I am Robbie. I can't do it now.
Get it together.
Yeah, I can't do the accent right.
You gotta do it. Just do it. This is gotta be perfect.
Hi, I am.
Just get it. This had to be perfect. Okay.
I'm Robbie Billups.
And I'm Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump.
I didn't know we're going that quick. All right, right after I finish, we're going right to the end. We don't care.
I'm Robbie Billups.
And I'm Jonathan Strickland. Come on, dude. That was
We
it.
gotta get this out because he says that's.
He sounds Irish.
All right. I am Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland.
We are here.
Come on, guys. All right. Serious.
I am Robbie Billups.
And I'm Jonathan Strickland.
You started laughing.
I did it. You did.
It sounds like
What is up with the Strickland?
I don't know.
Like he's coming up like, look at the Irish, I'm on Jonathan Strickland.
I am Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump.
You up.
I am Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland. And we are here
to pump.
It's a clap, man.
God.
Right.
Okay. I am Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland. And we are here.
You gotta give me a beat. A beat.
You didn't give me a beat.
I'm Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland. And we are.
I'm Robbie Billups, and I'm Jonathan Strickland, and we are here to
You give us the signal.
pump
Give
you
us
up.
the signal when to do that last part. Okay.
Cause you go, it's a pause.
Yeah.
You after you go, Jonathan.
You're cracking me up. Jonathan Strickland, and we are here to pump you up.
Because you pause after your name, and then you're gonna come together and go, we are here to pump, and you have to do the pump you up.
Yeah. It's two. It's
Yeah,
two or
it's
It's
two.
one or two.
One.
It's either
Follow your
one.
heart, man.
I am Robbie Billups.
I am Jonathan Strickland.
We are here to.
You did
I did,
pause.
because Mike did.
Mike.
Okay.
All right.
That's the worst Austrian accent
know.
I've ever heard.
I am Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump. Fuck.
Dude, that was it.
Yeah, it was.
right.
I am Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to.
You up. We didn't say pump.
Is it pump? You up.
Yeah, we're here to pump you up.
Okay. I am Robbie
And
Billups.
I am Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump
You up.
Okay.
Finally.
Is that it? Strickland.
And we are here to.
You up. You didn't say pump. You were like.
You didn't say pump either.
All right.
Hi. Oh my goodness. I am Robbie Billups.
I am Jonathan. I'm done. I'm topping out. All right. This is it. This one's right. We haven't done the show yet.
I am Robbie Billups.
I'm Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump
You up. We're off.
Y'all are off.
Good.
I'm Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump
You up.
All right,
That
let's
was
just do
it.
it. Let's just do it.
Is that it?
I am Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland.
And we are.
Robbie.
I just gotta ignore him. I am Robbie Billups.
And I am Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump you up.
We were both
Too
off.
fast. Because we are here to pump you up.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Okay. No, you
You
didn't.
did it. Good.
I am Robbie Billups.
And I'm Jonathan Strickland.
And we are here to pump you up.
There we go.